What am I supposed to say?
What do you want to say?
I don't know.
All right. Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Matt. I'm just a dude.
And my name's Boober, and today we're going to texture a wall patch.
What happened, there was a hole, about a 2-inch hole in this wall. And what I did is I took some of this paint and patch and I built that hole back up so it's flush with the rest of the wall. It took about 2 coats. And then I mixed a little bit of it with some water and I tried to put a skim coat over the top. And I tried to thin it out so it would be a lot smoother than the base coats. And I didn't like the way that was turning out. So I went and got some Fast Set 20. Now this dries in 20 minutes. Now you can speed it up or slow it down depending on the temperature of the water you put in it. So if you put hot water in it, it will dry faster. If you put colder water in it, it will slow down the chemical reaction. It will go a little bit slower. You could also use some of this Drydex compound. You can put water in again, thin it out, and then it will go on a lot smoother. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this Fast Set 20 in a mud pan. I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to put a skim coat over this old texture. I'm going to go a little bit bigger than the hole on the wall. I'm going to do this so it separates the seams. And the seams are where the old texture meets the new texture. So if you have it close together, putting new texture on top of old texture makes the grooves a little bit deeper and you'll be able to see the difference. So if you spread it out a little bit, you'll have a seam up here and a seam down here and it'll be harder to tell that there was a patch here. So we're going to go ahead and get that started right now. And we're back. This is dry now, so we're going to take a drywall sponge and we're going to get it wet and then we're going to wipe it down, smooth it out, and see how it turns out. We might need to add a little bit more here in the corner, but let's see what happens. This is our final coat, the top coat. I've let it dry and it's a little rough. So I'm gonna take a sponge and I'm going to get it wet first and I'm gonna wipe down the corners here or the seams and smooth it out a little bit and get it ready for texture. I looked at this again and it still had some high spots in it even though I took the sponge over it and I didn't like it. So I got a sanding block. This is just a drywall sanding block. It goes on a pool sander. Some of them have handles on it, but it has a 120 grit sandpaper on it. And I just running over the high spots real quick. Then taking my hand and see if I can still feel there's a ridge right here. So I'll probably sand that out. And after that, we'll be good for texture. We're going to use a can of spray texture to texture the inside wall. Before we do that, we're going to have a little practice session to make sure that the gun is set up right and everything's working fine before we go spray texture on the wall. First thing we have to do is shake up the can. Now that our can is all shaken up, we're going to spray some texture. Before we do that though, we're going to make sure this is set on one of the lowest settings. I have tried to do these on the highest setting first and it clogged up the tip. What's up? Yeah. All right, you want to spray it? So then straight down. And you're going in like a little circle like that, okay? I'll help you. Put your thumb on my thumb. All right, that's how we're gonna go spray it inside, okay? You ready?
Yeah.
We've taken blue masking tape and masked off the area we're gonna texture just to kind of, I guess, not have as much overspray. Ready? Put your hand on top of mine. Now that we've sprayed our texture, we're going to knock it down. I have a 12-inch blade that I'm just going to lightly drag across it and knock it down. Okay, go real easy. Go real easy. And that's how we texture a wall patch. If you like this video, if you can like and subscribe, it would definitely help out the channel. My name is Matt, I'm just a dude.
And my name's Boober, and if we can't fix it, we'll fix it so nobody else can.
Thanks for watching.